My name is Akech Aliir. I'm South Sudanese, born in Kenya, raised in Australia.
Akech, can you take me through some of your strongest family memories growing up?
I come from a family of 10 or so, too many to count sometimes. I remember growing up having not even just family events, like community events, where we would all go to a hall, everyone would be there to celebrate, there'd be food, and then the kids would go play in the grass and everything. Yeah, big sense of community and family.
What are some of the foods that were there that you maybe can't get anymore? Are there any foods that really stick out that you're like, oh, I miss eating this?
Yeah, gombo. If all my Sudanese people would know. Especially moving out, my mom's not there to cook, so yeah, it gets a bit tough.
What's gomo?
It's hard to describe. Then you can eat it with bread. There's this thing called sida. Do you know fufu? Similar to that. And there's kisra, which is like a thin paper type. Yeah, it's good.
Lots of good food.
Yeah, it's good food.
And what was that like? You said, all the kids would go out and play. Was it a competitive environment?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's always competitive. Whatever the game was, depending where we did it, sometimes it's just tips, just run around, play tips, but it's very competitive, yeah.
You've talked about in the past wanting to represent South Sudan. Can you talk about the rise of South Sudanese basketball over these last 10 years, really?
Yeah, it's been great to see. Obviously, we didn't have much representation through sports, but seeing all these guys come up and come back to play for their country, it's inspired the whole country. It's inspired kids everywhere to want to come back and represent their country, which is, yeah, it's been good to see.
Yeah, how much pride would that give you to be able to one day put on that Bright Stars jersey and hopefully represent South Sudan at an Olympics or a World Cup?
Yeah, a lot. Not even so much just for me, it's for everyone else. Like my family back home, for them to see me put on our country's jersey, yeah, it'd be great.
You've only recently moved to Melbourne, but it's a very diverse and multicultural city. What have you made of it, just being able to go around and sort of take in Melbourne for what it is?
It's great to see. It's like some areas, they got their own communities and then you can see it. It's like on some of the buildings, if it's like an Arabic area, all the shops will have Arabic writing and whatnot, and it's just good to see a city embrace so many people. There are so many different people in sports who represent so many different people, and for Melbourne to put that on show, it's great.
And does it make it feel a little bit more special knowing that you could be running out on the court with the South Sudanese flag on your back?
Very much so, very much so. Hopefully I see some in the crowd, which would be good too. See some flags around, yeah.